Alright, I need a favor from you guys. Guardian to Guardian. I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, and we had this major dispute over the appearance of this weapon. Now, I don't want to throw him out there or anything, but for the sake of this story, let's just call him Mr. Wrong. Now, Mr. Wrong, he really thought this gun was beautiful. It looked so good. He was so happy about it, said it had this old-time feel, and then it had a giant spear on the front. Not a bayonet, but like a legitimate harpoon or something. And he thought it was the coolest gun in Rise of Iron. I, on the other hand, thought it looked like a piece of trash. It's old, it's rusted, it just needs to be sharded, right? So we couldn't agree on it. We were complete opposites. You guys settle the score down in the comment section below. Is it hot or is it not? Knowing my luck, I could probably get this thing appraised at Antiques Roadshow and find out it's worth like 2,000 strange coins or something. But aside from that, what is going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Pone, and we're going to be breaking down this rusty little toothpick, finding out everything that makes it tick in this episode. So if we can, let's aim for 500 likes on the first one. It would be amazing if we could hit that. Lots of hours go into research and editing for this one, and it would truly mean a lot to me. So, what do we know about this thing? For starters, you acquire this thing by participating in the Archon Forge. It's that out-of-the-way arena that you can go to in the Plague Lands that's kind of a combination of Court of Oryx meets Prison of Elders without the juicy voice of Varix going, success. And honestly, it's a fun thing to participate in. Unfortunately, the reward system there is very, very picky. I have friends that have grinded this out for hours and hours and have yet to acquire this piece of weaponry. So you gotta ask yourself, is all of that grind worth it for this one weapon? Oh, hell yeah it is. So, let's start talking about the stats in between before I start talking about why it's such an incredible weapon. Now, number one, this one fits into what is the most popular archetype of sniper to date, and that is the 1,000-yard stare family. But before we go any further, I feel it's fair to warn you guys that some of the numbers that you will see in these graphics may be a little inaccurate. And I know you're like, Paul, you lazy shit, why didn't you do your homework? And I did, okay? My shank ate it. Seriously though, there's a lot of different sources out there that have conflicting numbers, and they're just usually small differences between them, just a few points in like stability or reload or something, nothing too dramatic. But as the game gets older, these websites are going to sync up and everybody's going to have 100% accurate information, so this is just a temporary thing, so just something I wanted to let you guys know before we go into this any further. But the not forgotten legendary sniper rifle has a rate of fire of 19, an impact of 31, range of 70, stability of 55, and a reload of 66. Which could completely be wrong in all categories. But hey, that's not important. What this translates to is this has an ammo capacity of 4 shots per mag. A rate of fire is 72 rounds per minute, aim assist of 57%, which is generally what all these other websites can agree on, and a reload speed of 2.85 seconds. The But Not Forgotten hits for 388 damage to a Guardian's head, killing him instantly with 1 shot. To the body, it inflicts 156 damage and kills in 2 shots with 0.83 seconds time to kill. So yeah, this gun is everything you would expect out of your old classics. The 1,000-yard stare, your LDR, your Her Benevolence, your longbow synthesis. This fits into the same category and is statistically on par with all of those. Now, what's so interesting is, as far as I know, this is the only available one in Year 3 in this particular archetype. Despite how popular it's been in previous years, this one remains an only child in Rise of Iron, at least for now. I believe another one is coming out. It's called the Winged Word, and that one I believe is the Trials of Osiris Sniper. I could be wrong, but we'll find out here in a week or so. This could be the gun you're looking for. It could fill that void of the Year 3 weapon that is the one that you've been using for the better part of a year. A lot of us migrated to the 1,000-yard stare. We've been using it for a long time because of trials, res sniping, and all of that stuff. Now, things may have changed on the sniper front. It doesn't mean that it's an uncomfortable area. We have been using and experimenting with these weapons for a long period of time. This may fill that void. Now, I don't know how to explain this next part, but there's something very interesting about this rifle. I happened to farm this thing and get it on my very first run. I got lucky, but unfortunately, I got absolutely ass perks. They are terrible. I honestly was conflicted on whether or not I should even bother putting motes and fill this thing up. I wanted to just use it for infusion fuel, but against my better judgment, I pumped it full, and I found out that this is one of the most incredible and smoothest sniper rifles that I have ever used. I don't know what it is, but it feels a lot like a DMR or something. I feel like I'm using a scout. A very, very interesting weapon, to say the least. I can't tell you why this is the case. I don't know if it's just a perfect harmony between balance and maneuverability and handling or what it is, but this gun just seems so easy to use and drop headshots. I feel like I'm seriously just using a scout. I can't say this about any other gun that I've used in this game. I have never taken to a gun like this one. The most disgusting part is I can't even tell you why I feel like I do. I fully expected to hate this gun. I didn't think it was attractive. I'm like, come on now, these are absolutely terrible perks. I didn't get a single perk that I wanted. But at the end of the day, I've had more success with this sniper rifle than I've had with any of the others available in year 3, and that's just amazing thinking of how much potential could be obtained if I had a really good roll. So yes, this gun is definitely worth grinding for. Most people, it's going to take you a few hours to get one. And then, to find the god roll, it may take another 10 or 20. It's going to be an item that you're going to want to grind for, but it is totally worth it in the end. I don't feel like this gun is ideal for something like PvE. One of the higher impact ones is probably a smoother option, but there's just something about this for PvP that just makes it so damn interesting, and it's just incredible. This sniper has a built-in scope, much like how the Steel Piercer is, and it's actually quite a lot like the Steel Piercer scope now that I think about it. It's something that you just have to get used to, and it takes very little time to adjust. I got right on, picked it up, and was super confident with it in the first game, within the first few shots taken with this gun. I just felt like it was a laser. It feels like it's really, really accurate. The bullet velocity or something about this gun is super reliable, and I think it sounds suppressed too, so it's not even a loud crack. It's just a very interesting gun altogether. Now, for the perks that you want to look for, you want to find perfect balance, quick draw, and hidden hand. Those are my recommendations. Obviously, maybe you prefer Firefly or something else along the lines of that. That's just how I feel will build best around my playstyle. Complete recommendations, take it if you want. But that is my review on this weapon. If there's another gun you want to see me break down in Rise of Iron, I will gladly do it. But I absolutely love this sniper. Best one that I've ever used in Destiny to date, and I can't even tell you why. And the sad part is I have terrible rolls on this, which means, yes, just like the rest of you guys, I'm probably going to be spending the next few days in the Archon trying to find me a perfect god roll. And I'm going to get it too. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy these things, share it around with your friends on social media, and of course, get to grinding. You take care, guys. Good luck out there. Hope RNG blesses you, and make sure you get your tetanus shot first.